NSJT, no secrets is truth. Jezreel Emil Kavan. What summons God is not prayers, but humble deeds and reflection of blessings. An altar of a true heart. Even in fault, dirty gold is still gold. Shame is worn by wrongdoers and not by the seekers of right. You cannot defeat me, but you can encourage me to fly. You cannot take what is not yours. You cannot take what you have not created. You cannot take what's not in your hands, nor can you throw away what you did not live. Therefore I am my own through the creation of something greater. Even in darkness light speaks, only shadows do not hear. Even in wrong, right speaks, only fools do not hear. If you want peace, prepare for war. We are willing to hold the ground that we have fought for so long. We're willing to hold the ground that our great ancestors have left for us. We're willing to move forward in the direction of peace and destiny. We're willing to lift our voices to the higher heights of heaven. We are willing to be slain on the floor of heaven for what we believe. A great person is not conquered by others until they have destroyed themselves within. It is said that we live one life and have one chance at love, given one soul to express. We cannot allow our one chance to be defiled by the evil of this world, by the negativity of this world. We must inspire love. We must inspire change. We must inspire courage and hope. I hope that our wisdom will grow with faith and teach us that the less we complain, the greater life will be for us. Because sometimes we get bogged down in what has happened in our lives, the small things, and we forget the big picture, the direction we're supposed to be going in, the things that we're supposed to be doing, the lives that we're supposed to be changing, because we are caught up in the pettiness of our own life, the drama of our own being. We must remove that drama and stand tall. Fear is just a rejection of the mind to believe and the heart to conceive the truth. Truth is what we seek. Truth is what we battle for. Truth is what we lay down our lives for. There is nothing more habit-forming as bullshit. That's right. We'll break it down. There's nothing more habit-forming than bull. Because people believe that if they sling you anything and everything, that you will fall for it. But our generation has to learn that when one treats us wrong, they will treat another wrong just as the same as they treated us. We cannot allow ourselves to be defeated by the habit forming of listening to fools speak. For the Bible says that if you hang out with a group of fools, you will slowly become a fool. If you hang out with the wise, you will find wisdom. sometimes in people's niceness, they are so cruel, offering what they don't want, dare take for themselves, yet seeking what is key to every person's happiness. True. We have those in our lives that spend time listening to our story and offering only to let us know things that they will not do themselves, never living up to their own advice, yet they feel the necessary need to give you advice. I say unto them, if you want peace, prepare for war, because we're tired of the games. A foolish man once said, I fear my name, for it has no meaning. But who can call a man with no name? Meaning is what you seek. Trust is the mirror that can stand to be broken. When I say that, it is because God has told us, trust no man. God has told us to move forward in our lives. Time allows us to believe that we can overcome anything and everything if we try. When we cry others, to others, we forget who can heal our heart and our hurt. It's us. Inward healing, healing the soul, healing the wound, healing the pain from the world that we have been living in for so long. I say to you, each moment teaches the last moment. Opening the essence of a moment. In this moment, you should live in the cradle of God. You should be, as a child, comforted and swaddled. You should be bold and brave. You should be the one that they call great and honorable. I say unto you, be not afraid. I say unto the rest of the world, that if you want peace, you're going to have to prepare for war. Because what you have done to us is unforgivable. What you have done to us, you should feel ashamed. I know that the older generation feel they have done nothing wrong. But when you look at the world around you, there's mass shootings, the rape, the child molestation, the abuse. Tell me, why haven't you stood for them? Why have you left them in the shadows of darkness? Why haven't you revealed your light to save them? Why haven't you stepped up to the plate to give them peace? What are you afraid of? Most will say as a Christian they are afraid of God, yet they do the things that they do. Yet they still pretend that they are greater than everyone else because they believe they are not sinners, that they don't fall short of the glory, that they are perfect. And I say unto them, yes, you are perfect. You are unique in your own right. But yet you defile the honor and the titles that God has bestowed upon his people. I say unto you that this battle started with you, and it shall end with you. Your generation of poison and hate is coming back towards you. I pray that the children of destiny will gain their strength and remember that God is with them in each and every step. You are not alone. You will never be alone. You stand as a moment of change. You stand as a moment of hope. And when they deny you, move forward anyway. When they curse you, laugh because they curse Jesus Christ. When they want to do harm to you, laugh because they did harm to Jesus Christ. When they doubt you, laugh because they doubted Jesus. I want you to be able to understand that Jesus wasn't just this supernatural figure, but he was a man as well. He was the first man to acknowledge the fact that he had the power and the divinity of God within him. We cannot be afraid. We cannot become lost. We cannot turn back now. We're fighting for something greater than anything else. We're fighting for peace. And sometimes you got to get your hands dirty in order to bring about change, in order to bring out the best. Let the warriors come to the field.